Welcome to the 11th Annual Academic Festival at Teachers College, which is the first festival for me as the 11th president of Teachers College. Now, I just noticed there was that correspondence, 11th festival, 11th president. And I just want to tell you, I'm going to work hard to make sure this is the end of that correspondence. So before I start, I just want to thank the staff for putting this together. You'll go around to things today, but you can't possibly realize the complexity and the work that's gone into this. So I just really want to thank everybody. I won't name them because there's just too many. You were guided over by people and other things. And I've got to say, I'm really proud to be at an institution that has such an accomplished and effective staff that does this. So really, thank you. Now, so I became president in July, and since then I've been introduced at many events as the new president of Teachers College, and I've, as time has gone by and the months have flowed by, I've started to think, well, am I still new? Can I say new? So, well, I'm an economist, so of course my answer to that is it depends. If you remember that, I think Truman said that he didn't want any economists, he wanted a one-handed economist because they always say on the one hand and on the other hand. So on the one hand, if I want to brag about the great accomplishments of Teachers College, I've been here a long time. But on the other hand, if there's some problems that I want to duck, then I'm brand new. So, but I want to say, as I think more about that, there's so much more to be proud of than there is to try to avoid, that I've kind of come down to the I've been here a long time story. So that's my story today. So our theme, Creating Pathways for All to Flourish, captures the essence of Teachers College at its best. It also reflects my dream for bringing out the best of our TC community and extended family. The great psychologist, TC alum, Rollo May said, "Freedom is man's capacity to take a hand in his own development." I'd slightly amend May's observation and say this: education is the human capacity to take a hand in our own flourishing. At Teachers College, we excel at applying what we know to build that capacity in our students, in the individuals, families, schools, and communities that are served by our thousands of alumni, and ultimately in ourselves. Capacity building may not be the world's most colorful phrase, but when you think about it, this is why people turn to us for help. You see it with the individual patients who come to our speech pathology and cerebral palsy clinics to regain their capacity for speech and movement. You see it in the thousands of teachers and schools who turn to the Teachers College Reading and Writing Project to enhance their capacity for literacy, coaching, and curriculum development. You see it with our Resilient Center for Veterans and Families, which helps soldiers develop the capacity to flourish as civilians and to take full advantage of their formidable skills and experience to serve the public good. And in addition, more than individuals, you see it in society, really, who looks to us to take the lead in using our skills, our teaching, our research, our students, and our outreach to the community to try to make a better world, to try to emphasize and increase the importance of equity, inclusion, and opportunity for every student and every individual in society. Now, over the past 9 months, I discovered that Teachers College is a remarkable place. And what makes TC most remarkable is its people. Now, I recently got back from the annual meeting of the American Educational Research Association, and there were literally hundreds of sessions featuring at least one TC community member and often many more. Their presentations ranged from early childhood education to arts administration to education technology. And I was so impressed to see our faculty, and especially our students, commanding the admiration and respect of their peers. Now, I have been meeting our alumni on the road and learning about the things that they're doing. Some are working in roles for which they were directly trained at Teachers College. Others have branched out into much broader ranges and fields and positions. That too is a measure of our strength as an institution. Proof that we can prepare our students to flourish in careers that go in so many different and exciting directions. I feel lucky to have a job that allows me to get to know all of these great people. I feel the same way when our students stop me in the hallway at Teachers College to say hello and to get to know me, and I to get to know them. Another part of my job is to ask, how can TC be even more successful? How can we build our own capacity for capacity building? We're coming at these questions in many different ways. We're reorganizing some of our programs and course offerings to provide our students with a more coherent and navigable experience. We're providing more effective financial support so that our students can focus more on their studies and their research and worry less about how to make ends meet. We're maximizing grant and research opportunities for our faculty and providing mentorship for faculty who are new to the grant-getting process. One of my most important goals is to get our alumni, who already bolster TC's reputation as leaders in their fields, to play an even bigger role in building TC's capacity. I want more alumni to become an active part of what we think of as TC's virtuous circle, because they connect and contribute to our teaching and research enterprise in so many ways. They come back for additional education, professional development. They serve as consultants, faculty members, and donors. And as we'll see and hear throughout the rest of the afternoon, they come back as speakers and experts in important topics. Their engagement and input help us to refine our knowledge, elevate our research, strengthen our teaching, our course content, and our community outreach. But there's still one more way that alumni can help us build TC's capacity. And that is by networking with our students, mentoring them, and even when the stars align, hiring them. Ultimately, what we want is Teachers College that allows everyone to reach his or her potential. To do that, we need to take this fascinating institution, which is so rich in talent, creativity, and idealism, and put all of the pieces of the puzzle together. I really believe that the key to that work is to create a community of even greater mutual respect, appreciation, and collaboration. A place where everyone feels understood, valued, and happy to walk in the door every morning. Our alumni are a vital part of that community. Because they have been here, they have lived the TC life, and now they are walking the TC way. The more alumni I get to know, the more I appreciate and respect Teachers College. And anybody who was at brunch this morning and heard our honorees who we're about to recognize has to come away motivated and inspired, and often with tears in our eyes for that. So I must say that was a moving and yet another experience that I've had that makes me so proud of this institution. So I look forward to building on that connection to alumni with all of you. So thank you for that. So let's just give applause for our alumni. Thank you.